Dear Mom and Dad, I can't believe this has happened to me. I know this isn't what you wanted for me. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you both. It's been 6 months and I can't believe he's gone. I've tried several times to write a letter to his mother, but I can't find the words. Prison is scary. It's not like the movies. I never thought I'd end up here. I wanted more than anything to be an actress.
Basketball coach.
Wes was funny. He was always kind of feisty with his brother and sisters. He would run around the house. If he got mad, he would call everybody, "You Bubba." And I guess he thought that was, I don't know what he thought that was, but that was his word. He loved to follow his dad around and do basketball from the time he was little. He sat with him on the bench probably from the time he was 4 and just was always in love with basketball.
Hannah was always a free-spirited girl. She loved to be involved with other people, do other activities with church athletics, loved being in softball, very eager to please as she was growing up.
Hannah was my most vivacious child. She loved to escape the house and loved to hide, and she always kept us on our toes. We laughed because we had to get an alarm system for Hannah because she would literally leave, and she thought it was so funny and went to grandma's and grandpa's next door, who was not her grandma and grandpa. But she made friends with everybody. She was a friendly child.
April 7th, 2016 will never leave my mind.
I need you to respond to a major 1050 located at 17th Street in Ponderosa.
10-4. On April 7th, 2016 at 9:08 a.m., I was dispatched to the scene of a two-vehicle crash at 17th Avenue and Ponderosa Street, just north of the Canyon High School. Fatalities and injuries were suspected.
Sit down. Calm down. Quaid. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What?
Peyton.
Wes, are you good?
Wes, what just happened? Wait.
When I arrived on the scene, Vehicle 1, a blue Toyota Yaris, was facing south on Ponderosa Street. Vehicle 2, a red Honda CR-V, was facing northeast, turning onto Ponderosa Street from 17th Avenue. Other victims were treated on the scene by EMS with non-life-threatening injuries and were transported to a local hospital. The front passenger of Vehicle 2 was transported by LifeStar to Northwest Texas Hospital in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. She was later identified as Peyton Harbert. What's your date of birth, Hannah? You been drinking today, Hannah? How much did you have to drink?
I don't know.
You don't know? Not even just a little bit?
It wasn't that much.
Okay. Do you remember what you had to drink?
Okay.
The driver of Vehicle 1, Hannah Green, had minor injuries, not requiring further treatment. Hannah Green failed the field sobriety test, and I arrested her, informed her of her Miranda rights, and transported her to the Randall County Jail for booking.
She's had 500 total. This will be our second epi. And here's that.
so.
It's
I
gonna
just
be
have
okay.
a feeling.
No,
A
it's
mama's
gonna-
heart knows.
I know, baby. It's gonna be okay.
What has Cody told you?
No, Cody, I don't know. She was with Wes Crenshaw. I don't know. And she didn't have her seatbelt on.
It was at 10 o'clock.
No,
Why
I don't know
wasn't
what
she
they
at
were doing.
school?
I don't know what they were doing, baby. I don't know what they were doing. We'll find out. We'll find out. It's gonna be okay.
Why wasn't she wearing her
It's
seatbelt?
gonna be okay. She always wears it. It's okay. Maybe they just pulled out. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out more.
Alright, I got a 17-year-old female. She was an unrestrained passenger in a vehicle that was speeding. Driver of her vehicle was pronounced dead on scene. Initially, she was unresponsive. We did elect to intubate. Driver of the other vehicle apparently was intoxicated. He's going to be fine, it looked like. About 10 minutes into the flight, we lost pulses. She's been asystolic since. She's bilaterally decompressed, intubated. She's had 2 liters of fluid. Let's see, she's got severe head trauma. There was a lot of windshield scarring to the vehicle. Pupils are fixed and dilated. Any other questions?
No,
She's had 2 rounds of epi.
2 rounds of epi, 10 minutes without pulses.
That's correct.
Massive head trauma. We're gonna have to call it and we're done. We'll live at 24.
Peyton Harbert, the victim transported by LifeStar, has succumbed to her injuries. She was pronounced dead at the Northwest Texas Hospital at 11:24 a.m. Next of kin was notified at that time.
I'm afraid that Peyton sustained some life-threatening injuries in the accident. She was life-flighted here.
No.
They did everything they could.
No.
When she got here, we continued CPR.
No. Where is she? Where is she?
I'm afraid Peyton has died.
No.
Oh my God!
No.
Why?
No. Stop. No, really. Are you
No!
Sorry.
The passenger in this red Honda went right through the windshield. She was LifeStarred to Northwest Texas Hospital, where she later died. She could have had a chance to live had she been wearing her seatbelt, but both her and the driver weren't buckled up.
Life without Peyton is like life with a hole in it.
There isn't the dry sense of humor that she had. There isn't getting ready in the mornings together, talking about what was going to be happening. It's dark. The house is dark. Home is not right anymore.
Toe back, okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Once you start the test, don't stop the test. And then also, I need you to look at your feet and count your steps out loud. Do you understand? Alright, you may begin. Once I arrived at the Randall County Jail with the suspect, Hannah Green, I performed an additional sobriety testing and a breathalyzer test. Her blood alcohol content tested at .10. At this point, she was fingerprinted, searched, a mugshot was taken, and she was booked into the Randall County Jail as an adult. In the state of Texas, one is considered an adult at the age of 17.
Canyon police say that Green ran this stop sign. She then slammed into Wes and Peyton's vehicle. She failed her field sobriety test and was hauled off to jail in handcuffs. She is now charged with intoxication manslaughter.
All right, Hannah Green, having found you guilty of 2 counts of intoxicated manslaughter, I hereby sentence you to 20 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Institutional Division, or remand you to the custody of the sheriff to hold you until you can be transported to prison, and they are held until it is satisfied in full. Additionally, I am fining you a $5,000 fine.
Driver of Vehicle 2 was pronounced dead on the scene by Justice of the Peace Tracy Bird. He was later identified as Wes Crenshaw. Notification of next of kin occurred at the scene.
What I miss most about Wes is just his caring nature that
not a lot of people saw, but I would always see it out of the corner of my eye. He would always be looking and checking to see if I was okay. Like, he would not make a big deal out of it, but, you know, if he thought something was wrong, he was always like, "Are you okay, Mom? Is everything okay, Mom?" And just knowing that he's not going to be around, I'm really going to miss him.
This is not ever anything that you plan as a mom. So I think because I do want to have a positive influence on kids in this community and on my kids, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what it even looks like. Of course, we're not playing down what had happened, but just somehow to turn this into a positive way to reach kids and just to let them know how serious it is, how you can't plan this, how just one bad decision will change your life.
You're not supposed to die at 17, you know. I wasn't ready for his dad to die at 50, so I sure wasn't ready for him to go at 17.
I have had situations that have been hard to fix, but none as difficult as this one.
Really just sad for her. And you can't even be mad because I can't imagine her having to live with that, or her parents and sister having to live with that. You know, Hannah was around our family for a while, and I know she really liked Wesley and worked with him. I can't imagine what she must be going through, just knowing that she took people out of this world and away from their family.
I just wanted to tell her how sorry I was, how hard it is living with the fact that I killed her son.
I don't know if I could talk to Hannah. I might just ask her why, what she was thinking beforehand, if she really thought anything about it, and what was what the possibilities were before she got behind the wheel. I would like to give her a hug and tell her that I would say everything's going to be okay, but it won't all be okay. But just let her know that she's not hated.
My mom would say I'm a good kid. She loves me. She knows that sometimes I'm a turd, as she puts it, but she loves me as much as a mother can, and I love her too. My dad would say that he's proud of me, I guess, since I try to carry on his name through basketball. He would say he loves me, obviously. He misses me. Yeah, hopefully he says I'm a good kid and he's watching me and stuff.
Can you imagine, man? 18 years old, her life's over.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not my kid.
Yeah, she's done.
Mm-hmm.